Hi everyone, today we're on Module 5. We're still talking about operations on fractions and relationship to decimals. This is Lesson 1, so turn to page 5 in your packet so you can follow along and take notes. Here are some of our vocabulary words. So we see decimal, decimal point, tenth, hundredth. Well, when we look at this, we can see that we have a whole number here. Here's the whole number. We know ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So 1,324. That is the whole number, 1,324. Well, then we have now a decimal point right here. So if we put a decimal point right here, then it indicates that we have decimals after the whole number. Remember that a decimal is part of a whole. It is like a fraction. So since this is in the tenths place and there's a 1 there, it is 1/10. A decimal is equivalent to a fraction, which is part of a whole. So if we look here, we can see that here's the ones place. So let's just say we have our whole number is 5 and we have a decimal point, and then we have tenths and hundredths. Okay, so you could put any numbers in here. So your whole number would be 5. The decimal point, you can say and, 5 and 41, and then it ends in the hundreds place, so you'd say 41 hundredths. 41 hundredths, you would write as a fraction, 41 over 100. Put the whole number in front of it, 5 and 41 hundredths. So here we go with getting started. So we can see that we have 4 thousands in this number, 7 hundreds, 6 tens, and 3 ones. So we would say 4,763. Here the numbers are put in for us into the chart. We have 1,000, 300s, 2 tens, 4 ones, a decimal point, and 1/10. So we would say if we have 1,000s, that equals 1,000. If we have 300s, that equals 300. If we have 2 tens, 2 times 10 is 20. We have 4 ones, that equals 4. And we have 1/10, so that would be 1/10 or 0.1. Here we go again. We have 0.4. We have no whole numbers, so 0. The decimal point, and then 4/10. So we have 0 ones, which is 0, the value. We have 4/10. The value of that is 4 over 10, 4/10. Here we have 1 and 24 hundredths. So we have 1, which the value is 1. We have 2 tenths, which means we have 2 over 10. And then we have 4 hundredths, which means we have 4 over 100. So we can see that the decimal grid helps represent the decimal down here. We have 1 whole. Here are the tenths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tenths. And then here, this chart is in hundredths, so we have 3 out of 100. But if we wrote that as decimals, we have 1 plus 0.3 plus 0.07. So we have 1.37. So we kind of went the opposite way than we did up here, where we had the decimal and then we broke it down into fractions. So the decimal grid represents 1.37. 1 and 37 hundredths. Sorry, 73. My fault. That should have been 73. Excuse me. So 1 and 73 hundredths. 1 and 73 hundredths. 1 plus 0.7 plus 0.03. Next, it says, write the place value and the value of each digit. So the 7 is in the hundredths place. So when you say it's not hundreds, it's hundredths. there's that TH at the end, which indicates it's in the decimal place. So that would be 7 hundredths. So 7 out of 100 is how much that is worth. Here we have a 0 in the tenths place. That's still a fraction, tenths. There's that TH. Its value is 0 though. Here we have a 4 in the hundredths place again. So hundredths. And 4 would be 4 hundredths. And here we have a tenths place. It's just one decimal point behind, or it's just 1 point behind the decimal point. So this is in the tenths place. And it is worth 6 tenths. All right, so before you work on your own, let's review this. Understand decimals through hundredths place. Using symbols, 125 and 97 hundredths. We have 100, 2 tens, 5 ones, 9 tenths, 0.9, 7 hundredths, 0.07. So you use the location of the digits and the numbers to name the place value and the value of the digit. So here you have, in blue, it says 97 is the decimal part. So everything to the right of the decimal point is the decimal part. So we can see here, here's the decimal point, everything to the right. So 97 hundredths. Then everything to the left of the decimal point is the whole number. So we have 125. So when you write it out, just like you've done before, we've been doing mostly whole numbers, but now when you add in the decimal points, you just put a decimal point, and then that is to the right. Okay, on your own right now, you're going to complete page 7. Good luck.